Om Jitsuma Pamadramala Chansaru Cheksatarenyuma Pamo Tutarai Chipisama Turitukun Chimbedroma Sui Gechula Dudu Cheksatamanyuma Pamo Jinike Chiloktantrama. My name is Andi Yuntin. I'm a Buddhist nun, and I actually started Buddhism at the age of 25. The basic rule is do not harm. So that's the basics of conduct in Buddhism. Try to avoid any harm. Do not do any harm on purpose. Then it's the wish to help and to help all beings and not to distinguish. So this is obviously very difficult, but it is kind of a far-reaching goal. And we start and we try as much as we can. A little, so as much as I can, I do. I know that I can't do it really as it is taught to help each and every being in the same way. So there's this idea to not differentiate between the beings. So we do take care also for beings that usually, are not so much regarded like animals, insects. What is probably difficult then is, for example, the insects, because in Christianity we don't think so much of the insects. I don't know, some Christians do, but generally, I mean, I know I was born and raised as a Christian, and to kill insects wasn't really regarded as a great misdeed, while in Buddhism it is. So the first things that the Buddha taught were the Four Noble Truths, and that is like the first one is the truth of suffering. That means that all composite life is called all the life in the world is basically suffering. We try to understand that suffering. We understand what is suffering. Then we try to look what are these causes. So that is the second truth. That is the negative emotions mainly, and then the belief in a self actually. So Buddha taught that there is not actually a self. And then the third noble truth is that there is a way to the cessation of suffering. So there is a way for suffering to be free of suffering, that to suffering to not be there anymore. That's so that's enlightenment. That's awakening. We say the Buddha is the way awakened, and he achieved enlightenment and all these kind of things. So that's that. And then there is a path, and the path towards that, the Buddha taught that path, and so by following that path, then we hope and we believe that then we can overcome finally and ultimately suffering. But this wish for happiness, and I come and I want to be happy. So I meditate because I want to be happy. But actually, you have to go through quite some hardship to reap the real benefit. You know, it's not an instant happiness. Yeah, I think that's probably the point. People often are looking for instant happiness, and then they sit and meditate, and then they want to be happy. But that's not real meditation. The real meditation actually is a method for coming to understand our mind. And that's often not understood. That takes a while until people understand that. Buddhism itself is not very dogmatic. I think the main thing is if you approach Buddhism for the first time, then just be open to what is taught and just try it out. That's what the Buddha said. The Buddha said, don't believe anything that I'm saying blindly. Check it out for yourself. Really look into it and check it out for yourself. Is it really true? And this is how you can find the truth. And this is the path, like that's how we try to follow.